She's like, everyone, there's a colonial woman on the way.
It's a struggle being a curly
You wouldn't
girl.
believe us looking at all of us right now, but
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rich in Theory. I am Paige.
I'm Taylor.
and I'm Morgan. Welcome back to another week. Happy to be here.
Yes.
What about you
indeed.
guys? Are you happy to be here today?
I'm thrilled.
Always.
I'm thrilled to be here. Fresh off a snowstorm. So happy to be here.
The
Yapping
memes
about.
of like how the second snowstorm just is not hitting like the first one did. Like everyone's like romanticizing the first one. It's so
I'm
cute.
done.
Like New York looks so cute. Now it's just like no.
No.
I feel like I was like pretending that the snowstorm like wasn't real up until like it actually was like totally blizzarding, and I was walking through it and I was like, oh damn, there's like a lot of snow. Like I didn't believe it. I was
This is
like,
legit. Paige literally, our dad's birthday was on Sunday, so shout out our dad, happy birthday.
Happy
But-
birthday.
So we all came in from the city and everything like that, and we picked up Paige from the train. And Paige was just like, I just don't think it's going to be a big deal. Like, she's like, I just feel like there's a lot of hoopla and like, it's just like not even going to be a thing. And I'm like worry wart of the century, right? So I'm like texting Paige the day before, like, I'm really concerned you're not going to be able to get back into the city. Like,
They're going to shut the trains down.
I'm like, you and Matthew are going to get stuck. Like, and you and Matthew are like the most like, there's not
Chill.
even a word for like how chill you guys are. Like, it's just like, I literally telling them, I'm like, please worry more. I'm like, can you be stressed like more? Like, there's like, it's all gonna work out. Like, if we have to snowshoe back to Manhattan, we'll do it. Like, Brooklyn's not that far.
yeah. No, I like didn't think it was going to be bad at all. And like, honestly, but I was fooled. Like, I remember I woke up on Sunday morning and I was like, there's no snow more. So like, we're coming. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and I was like,
no.
It
was
wasn't
a lot.
supposed to be snow now.
It's not coming down.
I was like, I didn't say it was gonna come down. How was it getting home though, Paige? Like, how was the journey?
Yeah.
So actually, wait, I did not tell you guys this. Something really crazy happened. And like, I need somebody in the comments to like, let us know if this is normal. But we were on Long Island Railroad, headed into Penn Station. And I want to say it was like after Woodside, or maybe like after Woodside or before Woodside, or in the Queens area. I'm on the train looking outside. And all of a sudden we see fires. Like the track is on fire. Like literally blue, like the really hot flames, and then also some like regular orange flames, and it's on fire for at least 100 feet, and it's like probably the fires are like maybe 6 inches tall,
Yeah.
and it's all on the tracks while it's snowing. It was so bizarre, and
Oh my
this
God.
woman, it was so
Paige is
crazy.
like, Paige is like, is there a colonial woman on the way? He's like, everyone, there's a colonial woman on the way. Except the tracks were actually on fire. So you were
And then-
just Kristen Wiig on drugs on a plane.
No, like literally, and then like I audibly am like, what the actual fuck? Like I'm like, what? And this woman stands up like in like another seat ahead of us, and she goes, "Do you see that?" And I was like, "Yes."
You're like, we are not crazy.
You know it's
The
real
tracks
when
are on fire.
New York strangers start speaking to one another. That's when you know that
Yeah.
there's an issue.
Something's seriously wrong for that to happen.
Yeah. So I don't know, like, if I don't think this should happen. So, but like obviously, I didn't hear anything in the news, like nothing. I guess tracks just get on fire. I don't know, and I made it back safely. I'm here
Did
now.
like a fuse blow or something? Or the switch? There's always issues with the
Maybe
switches.
something with the snow that was coming down. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah. No, I literally have no idea. So.
Well, good for you. You
Jesus.
saw something and you said something, and
You did. You did.
And I
That's
sat
what they
there.
encourage us to do.
Exactly.
I was trapped on an aluminum tin just traveling, so I couldn't leave. So I was like, well,
How was the subway once you got to Penn?
Yeah.
the subway was fine. Like, okay, that's something I really don't understand. Is like when it snows and they say it's delays on the subway. Subway's underground. Like, what, the subway
the
is not
whole
affected.
time.
Like, well, in Manhattan,
Most of the
it
time.
is.
In Manhattan. Yeah, I feel like unless
I
even
guess you're
Brooklyn,
right.
you go underwater.
Well, no, because like if you take the what is it? The
Well, yeah, it
page, the
depends
B
what
and the
line
D.
you take, but
Yeah, like that goes on the bridge.
Yes,
That's what I'm
yes.
thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it
I was on the
depends.
A, right? So the A
Oh, okay,
goes
yeah.
underground. Like,
Yeah.
But so I don't understand why the subway gets delayed because like it's
Yeah.
underground the whole time. So like
Yeah.
when you're under there, it's fine. Yeah. Once I got to like my apartment, the subway's like 5-minute walk. So then that was like kind of treacherous. Like I was like, oh, it's actually snowing.
Yeah.
I do understand. Like, that is a good point. I do understand it more when it rains, how it delays the subways
Yeah.
because the subways genuinely do flood.
Yeah.
But like when it snows, it's like there's never snow in the subway.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. And like, how is this affecting the movement of the train? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyways,
I don't get that. I
I
really
was
don't.
curious about your journey because you just,
Yeah.
you did hit us with the made it back, which I appreciated.
Yep.
yes,
Same.
I did.
Same.
Like about maybe like an hour and a half later. It wasn't like too bad.
But
That's
it was like
good.
still, we had like a good day. But yeah, I appreciated Tay at the end. She was like, cake, bring it out. We got
I'm like, we're doing it because we're
wrap
leaving.
it up.
Wrap it up.
So I was like, it is sticking. The snow is sticking.
And the roads were not good. Like the roads
Really?
were the roads were not good, and they
I'm
weren't
sure
clear
Woodbury
at
Road too
all.
was like really bad.
Yeah, Woodbury Road wasn't good, and then I was worried about like the hill, by mom and dad's, but that was
Yeah.
fine. Weirdly enough, maybe they salted that area, and that's why it was fine. But yeah, then like by the time we got home, I was like, thank God, like it was not.
Yeah,
like,
you
we
were
were
like, all
we
right.
like we're skidding a little bit,
Yeah.
but the Jeep is good. But there was a good Paige, like 2 inches.
Oh
On the
yeah,
ground?
Probably,
when
2
we
to
were
3, I
driving.
would say.
2
by
to
the time
3.
You guys had left.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
but,
No, definitely.
But yeah, like in total, I think we got close to 2 feet.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it was insane. Shoveling, snowing yesterday.
Oh my
yesterday.
God. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm still sore today. I'm embarrassed to say, but like my ass is sore from shoveling the driveway.
It's hard work.
It is. It's
hard
back
work.
into it.
You know,
100%.
I did not shovel. I watched the snowplows from my view, and that was kind of
cute.
funny.
Yeah.
They're doing a good job.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, you're doing great down there." No, fortunately, I did not have to shovel anything because I don't have a car in the city that I park on the street anymore. So,
Which is
I was good.
amazing.
Yeah, that is nice.
One of the
Honestly,
pluses
like
about being in the
Mamdani
city.
having like 2 massive blizzards within his first like 3 months in office.
Oh my God.
is
Literally.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
No, it is. And you know what? Also, I was like confused by Matthew was saying this because we were looking out my window, and I like have view of the Manhattan Bridge. You probably can't see it from here, but like the bridges apparently like were closed after 9 p.m. and
There was a travel ban.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
couldn't be on the road.
That's like crazy in New York to me. For them to put
Yeah.
a travel ban in New York, like
but like okay, I saw people driving over the bridge, so like
classic. People don't care.
I know.
People do not
Classic.
care.
We're like, I got to get to the bodega. Okay.
exactly.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
yeah.
me.
Like I have to get. To
I got
the
to open
bar.
up the hot dog cart on 6th Avenue. So I have to get there.
Exactly. Hustlers.
I know.
Yes,
Hustlers.
indeed.
But we made it through. I'm excited for this snow to melt because I'm over it. I'm done. I saw a meme where it was like, I blame the groundhog. This is the groundhog's fault because they said 6 more weeks of winter, and like 2 weeks later we got a massive snowstorm. And I also saw a statistic which was so interesting. I don't know if I think it was unique to New York, but all of these blizzards have been like on the 6s. So it's like 2026, 2016, 2006. Like,
Oh my god, I
all
don't
of-
like that.
I don't like it either because
That's
6-6,
weird.
that's like the devil's number.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I was like, oh my God.
So what do we have?
Jesus.
2036.
Yeah, 2036. So we have 10 years.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
the
fine.
climate's only depending on what you believe in, but the climate's only getting worse.
I know, and people it's so funny because it's like, it's not getting warmer. We had a cold winter. No, it's like the craziness of the weather.
It's
that is
extreme
going to
weather.
get worse.
Yeah, exactly. Like, trust me,
Yeah.
this cold of a winter, I'm sure we'll have like record temperature hot days in like August or something.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
You
my
know.
friends in Paige, I don't know if you checked in with or Morgan, you as well. Like all of our friends in New England, a lot of my friends lost power, and I'm so
Boston,
happy.
like Massachusetts, got it so much worse. I think they got like
Yes.
30 inches or something.
Oh wow.
Oh my God, it was crazy. Like my friend who was pregnant, she was nervous that she was going to go into labor and she'd be like stuck and like not be
my
able to get to the
God,
hospital
yeah.
because she's due in like a few days. So
That would be crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
that's
can you
really
imagine?
stressful.
It's so stressful. You can't control that. You can't get out on the road. Like, Yeah, so I was like, thank God we didn't lose power, because that would just be even worse. Like the snow is the snow, but like if you're stuck in your house and it's cold and it's snowing, it's not it.
No, that's when it's like all the fun comes out of like snow day. It's like, oh my God, no. Like I need to be able to like watch shows and have heat though.
Exactly. So, well,
that's seriously the worst.
Can't wait for that warm weather. Cannot wait.
Yes, indead. Yes,
I'm
indeed.
pale as hell in this camera, so I'm really needing that warm weather.
Do you think when we all go to LA, we should bring our pod equipment and try and pod all together?
Oh my God, like
in a little
together?
LA episode?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Oh my God,
Your
one
first episode
camera,
where
like
we do-
wide.
Yes.
And
We'll figure out the
Cute.
logistics for you guys, but we are doing a little sisters trip at the end of March, so we're excited. But yeah, I think that could be really fun. We'll be coming at you guys in one screen, which
I'm not gonna lie. Also, like potentially, just like I guess a little teaser. We could also potentially like book a studio.
oh, that would be so fun.
Oh my God.
It is LA. We have
Gosh.
tons.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
true.
I know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
We'll surprise you guys. You know,
Yes,
but
we
we'll have
will.
something special that week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We always like to rotate the backgrounds. It's different.
We
Surprise
seriously,
guys.
you never know where I'm
Week
going
to
to be.
week.
Actually, you never know. Paige is either like white background and like beautiful Manhattan and views, or it's like literally a hotel room.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Exactly.
I feel like you potted though in like, oh no, you've migrated too, Tay. Everyone kind of has.
I did. No, that's what I'm saying. I changed my background. So I'm like, we're just, switching it up. Seeing what's fitting the best vibe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we do have some stories today. I don't know if we
Yes,
should get
we
into
do.
them. I feel like we
Let's
have.
do
I feel
it.
like we've gabbed a bit.
Yeah.
Here and there.
Yes.
Not much going on when there's a snowstorm.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
the
true.
Olympics was going on, and it was so much fun. Sunday morning, before all the blizzard and the snow, the men's gold medal hockey game happened, and USA won, which was so exciting, so cool. And previously to that was the women's US hockey game, in which they also won gold, which is so amazing.
Both against Canada, both in
Yes.
overtime. Like,
So exciting.
unreal. Truly unreal.
Honestly, like watching hockey, like I don't normally watch hockey, but like it is very exciting. It's hard to follow the puck, but like it is exciting.
Yeah.
Like I was like in overtime, especially for the women's match. I think I had it because it was on Friday, right?
Yes, I think
I
so.
believe so,
Yeah.
yes.
So I think I was working and I had it like on the TV, and so I was like watching it live. And then for the men's, we were going to Long Island, so I think we like were watching it in Penn Station when like whatchamacallit.
That's
when
so
they won.
fun.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, no, it was honestly oddly, and I feel like Tay, you'd probably say the same. Aside from tennis, obviously I've been to the most tennis matches. I think the second most sports games I've been to would be hockey games, actually.
Same. 100% it's been
Yeah,
hockey.
over basketball, over football.
Yep.
How about for me, baseball?
Oh,
No,
did you go to
I
like
like-
Dodgers games?
Mm-hmm. When I lived in LA, I went to so
Yeah.
many Dodgers.
Me and
games.
Taylor just went to like that one Yankee game where we sat in like the suite because Dad I don't know, some company or whatever like, gave him like seats to like the suite of Yankees, and Dad like couldn't be more disinterested in baseball, so he like
Yeah,
sent
he was
me
like
and
going to throw
Taylor.
them away.
Yeah, and we were like, we'll go.
We're taking them.
Yeah,
we
and, like, that
drove
was
into
fun.
the city and did it. It was great. It was
Exactly.
so fun. Now I've been to that, and I've been to one Braves game, and then like Mets games when we were kids.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not true.
exactly.
I went to like 2 Red Sox games, but I hate Boston sports, so I just yeah. So I just tried to avoid that at all costs.
But hockey games are really exciting. Like they are fun, and they're even more fun in person. I actually find.
They're so fun.
yeah, like they're really high level
Yeah.
energy.
I did go to like a couple like Cornell Harvard games like back in the day, and I just remember
Oh.
That's fun.
yes,
Love
and I
that.
remember like in the halftime, everybody would just throw fish, like raw fish, onto the ice.
Oh, yeah, it's a thing. They did that at
Yes.
Trin
Yeah.
too.
yeah,
Yeah, I went to the Harvard Yale Bowl actually when I was
did
at
you?
school at Yale. We me and my friends we Ubered to New Haven from Hartford and went to the Yale Bowl, and it was like so much fun. Like it was literally sophomore year. We all were like getting mimosas, called an Uber at like 7 a.m. in the morning or something insane.
That is so funny.
So random, but yeah, that was fun.
It's a
Very
close
fun
trip
memory.
from Trinity, so it's kind of like it's fun. I actually never did that, and so
Yeah.
many people did it.
Yeah, no, it's like really not. New Haven's like, I think, what, maybe 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it wasn't just all fun and games, right, More?
Nothing ever is.
Nothing
ever is. Which is so depressing because I hate when politics really enter sports, especially sports like the Olympics, when like it really is about like rooting for America, whatever your version of America is and whatever you believe you want it to be. Like, you're sporting the US, right?
Yes.
And so I think that is what makes the Olympics really exciting. And I really do hate when politics gets in the middle of that. I think it can sometimes like suck the fun out of sports, which is generally a really unifying thing. But you know, we live in the climate that we live in, so that unfortunately happened.
And some people are narcissists, so they tend to make things about themselves.
Yeah.
And yeah,
we won't name names.
we won't name names.
We will not be using government names.
Some just can't help themselves, and they have to make it about them, and that's sad. And it's not like you said about, like, especially the Olympics. Like, one of the best things is like, you want to come out on top, like USA.
Yeah.
Like, I was rooting hard for those guys, and then to have it all, you know, come like that just was shitty. And not what I wanted to see.
Well, More, do you want to explain what happened? I don't know if everybody listening like knows, because I just like I didn't actually know up until.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course people know that this happens. I think it's happened in previous Olympics. It's the same thing with the Super Bowl, right? Like, and I think the Seahawks obviously were invited to the White House after they won the Super Bowl, and I think they declined as well. But it's a normal thing for, I think, the White House to like invite, you know, athletes who have either won gold medals for the U.S. or, like I said, the Super Bowl, probably the World Series if the Yankees won, something like that. So they were invited to the State of the Union, the U.S. women's hockey team and the men's, because they both won gold medal, which was amazing. I think the women ultimately declined, and the men accepted. But there's been a video surfacing of the president on speakerphone with all of the men's hockey teams surrounding them, and he's, you know, congratulating them on their win, etc. And in the video, he does say, just so you know, like, the women, I did invite the women. And it's just kind of like, okay, I didn't know we have to say that we have to like announce the women now, but I guess that's just like the climate that we live in. And so the U.S. men's hockey team was laughing, you know, and he did make a joke along with it, being like, you know, I think they'd impeach me before they walked through the door, type of a thing. And it just felt really, I think a lot of the reaction, there's a lot of opinions about it. You know, I think generally where we land is it's just really not what it's about. Like, it's just not the time to make a low blow at all. Like, it's such an exciting thing. Everyone's happy to be there. The women are happy to be there. The men are so happy for the women. Like, a lot of the male athletes spoke out. They were at that game. Like, they were so amped.
Yeah.
And I don't think that there probably is division between the men and the women. Like, I really feel like they're focusing
I don't
on
think
the
so
hockey
either.
of it all.
He's trying to create division that doesn't exist, and it's like they're all fighting for the same country, playing for the same country, like unified in that sense, and everyone's rooting for everyone to get gold. That's the end game. Like,
it hasn't happened in 46 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
It's amazing, and everyone, it's such a fun time. And it was just really unfortunate to kind of see another event unfolding where, you know, you kind of feel like in society a lot, you know, women kind of always get this dig where it's just like not necessary and it's not needed, and it's
Exactly.
and it's frustrating, and this
It's
was just like
so unnecessary. And I also think,
Exactly.
and I think more that I feel like, I don't know if this is a hot take. Like I said, I literally did not know about this until you just told me, like, prior to us recording. But like, I actually don't blame the men for laughing. Now, I didn't see the video, so I don't know like what it looks like. But I feel like in that position, the president, whoever he is on the phone, and he's calling the team, and you're being filmed. Like, it's like, how do you respond in that situation? So I feel, and to kind of put the guys in a situation where they like are having to talk about this, if they're being like asked in interviews and stuff, it's unfair. Like, it should be about the fact that like they haven't won a medal in 46 years, and like this is like this huge momentous occasion, and like about the stories too. Like, weren't there like 2 pairs of brothers on the men's team? Like, there's all these
Jack and Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so like that's what it should be about, instead of like, oh, like it's like Why are
even
we
just-
talking about this?
I completely agree with you, Morgan. I think you said it perfectly. And I think even like the hockey player, the men's hockey player Gaudreau, I believe is how you say, who passed
yes.
away. I mean, that why
yes.
not talking about this guy, like this amazing player who was supposed to be on the ice with his team, and he tragically passed away, and his wife and his kids were there. I mean, and they included them in the like ceremony. It was, oh my God, that was like so emotional and so
emotional.
like sad. That whole thing, my God. But I know, I think what's funny, and you know, maybe we put a bow on this, is that, you know, there's a constant message of protect women in sports, right? We hear that a lot. But it seems like it's only when it's convenient to some that you protect women in sports, right? Only when it's serving you. So 100% more of a general statement.
Well said,
than
Ty.
just,
Well said.
you know, why don't we protect them all the time? That's my
That's
take on it.
very fair. And even in saying this, because I do agree with your point, Paige, where like I really don't blame the male hockey players like for laughing. In that same regard, I do want to say that we do acknowledge like extremely why women are upset at this video.
Oh
And I think because a lot of women are upset with the men's hockey team, like, and they do think that they should be like, why are you laughing at that? And then like smiling in the women's hockey team's faces. Like, there are a lot of people who are very upset about that, and I think that we do understand that perspective. But I think in this isolated moment, I do agree. It's like you have the president of the United States on speakerphone, like cracking jokes, making like, what are you going to do? You're not going to yell at him. Like, it's a very
exactly.
unique circumstance to kind of be in.
Very.
So I totally understand why women are offended at the video, and I, as a woman, am also offended at the video.
Yep.
And the person who was on speakerphone speaking the way they were about women, as they often do. And so I think the three of us are very enraged at that. But without like, I think, you know, diving too deep into it. Yeah, just like the sports of it all, like it was a really exciting time for men's hockey, for women's hockey, for the U.S. Like I said, no matter what version of the United States you want, like it was a really cool time. And like, I think we're all just really happy to be able to like, I don't know, it's experience that. It really was history, and we lived through it, and that's cool.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. And it was really cool to watch. To like watch both games, like, you know, kind of felt for Canada a little bit. Like I was like, oh damn, another one.
I like really felt for Canada. And Canada's just like, they're just always on like the impartial, like they're just always like, what has Canada done besides like, oh my God, wait, the Canadians are gonna like literally come for me. Wait, I'm not trying to like love Canada. But I literally was just
Love
like, I feel
Canada.
like they're just so set back from everything. Like I when I can think of things that Canada's done, I literally think of Argo. And I'm like, what else? Where they've like actually intervened on world issues.
Oh, honestly, more good question.
I feel like they're pretty much Switzerland in a lot of things. Like they have allies. I think we're allies with Canada.
Yes.
But I feel like just generally,
we
they
are.
remain out of conflict, which I mean,
Yeah,
good
they
for
do.
them.
Yeah, no, I feel like Canada's pretty chill, you know? They're
so chill.
They're so
Oh my
chill.
God,
You're right. I
They
don't
are
know.
so chill.
I don't know much about
Heated
Canadian
rivalry.
history.
Sorry.
I don't either, but
Yeah,
maybe
me
we should
neither.
know more. Yeah, I felt for them too, though. They looked very sad, and it really could have gone either way. It was so
It
close.
really
It
could
was.
have.
No. Both
God,
goals
it was
were like
close.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super exciting games. Both of them. Men
Very
and
cool.
women. Loved it.
But yes, congrats to both sides, the men and women. We're very happy. Very, very happy.
Exactly.
In other news, did you guys watch the BAFTA Awards?
Oh, yes.
So I didn't tune in, but
I did not tune in either. I don't think this is one that like
I'm like, did they
it's expected
televise
to tune
it?
in. Like, right? I want to say
Yes.
probably.
They,
yeah.
Oh, they did? Was it on
Yeah.
like ABC or something?
So actually, yeah, I don't know because I did not watch it live, but they did televise it because I saw apparently it's not live, which is,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, it's on a delay. I think it's like an hour or so,
Yeah.
but I guess more like hot. Yeah, no, yes. Okay. So
That's a long delay.
yes, I guess it's not a delay, but like apparently, and I could be wrong. So like anybody in the comments, like, please let me know if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
at the BAFTAs, and Tay, I'm sure you saw this too, like Michael B. Jordan and who was next to him more?
I'll find out.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
Look up the deets. But they were presenting an award, and then somebody in the audience yelled the N-word, and you could hear it on broadcast, and then you could see like Michael B. Jordan's like physical, but the reaction of both of them up there, like, because that's like really jarring and really, it's just like,
Delroy Lindo, that was the
Delroy
other
Lindo
actor.
But I think also an important detail of this, which I think we should not miss.
Yes.
The person in the audience suffered from Tourette's.
Yes.
And he, Tourette's is a disability, and people do not have control over the things that they say, and it can be, you know, derogatory, it can be curse words, like, so I think that, and I think they did acknowledge it. He's the host of the Traitors. I forget his name, but he did also
Alan
host
Cummings.
the BAFTA. Alan Cummings, and he did actually acknowledge it later in the broadcast.
Yeah.
So yes, I think to continue, Lex, but I just wanted to point that out so people knew that we weren't just like someone said the N-word in the crowd.
Yes, no, exactly. You're right. And so, and apparently there's a movie that is about Tourette's that is also nominated.
Yes, and the person who shouted
based
it
on him
is the person. Yes, is the person that said that during the awards, and
Yes, and so so the one thing I said, like, okay, I think it was recorded afterwards or has a delay, because apparently like they chose to keep it in. Like, it's a delay enough that they could have taken it out.
absolutely.
But they chose to keep it in. I feel like some people are saying because it like highlights Tourette's and like this disease. I'm going to say something that might be a bit ignorant, so bear with me on it. Because I had this thought and I haven't actually brought it up to you guys. But like, so obviously he has Tourette's, like, and so I don't know what that's like, but that sounds awful. Like, why would you say any word? Like, would you just say gibberish as well as you know what I mean? Like, I guess and I don't know anything about the disease. Maybe I should honestly watch the movie. This would probably help. But it's just, that's to me, the first thought that I had was kind of like, once I realized that this wasn't just somebody being crazy in the audience, it was like somebody who like had this disability and this disease. Like, I thought, okay, well, at some point somebody needs to learn the word, or is it just you're saying anything? I don't know.
I think in my understanding of Tourette's, and again, people, like, please educate us in the comments. Like, we're not claiming to know about this, or like be educated on this in any real way. So please, I think from my understanding of it, I think like somebody's personal views or beliefs like is very different to like what like this disability, like in the ways that it happens. So I think that him saying that word, like, I don't know what his internal thought was, but I just don't think that there is an internal thought, right? I think maybe it's just like, I mean, it's like a compulsive, you know, that's how I think of it. It's like a compulsive disorder in a way, you know what I mean? Where somebody has it's like somebody who has tics, right? It's like they really don't have control over like things like that when they happen, right? That's why it's a disability. So I don't know. I like I said, I don't know enough about Tourette's. There's actually this girl, her name's Bailey, I think. I don't know if you guys ever heard of her.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
She got like a reality show.
Yeah.
She got huge on TikTok, and then they gave her a reality show, and she's like younger, and she spread like ton of awareness about Tourette's, but she says like very, you know, derogatory things. Like outlandish, exactly. And again, it seems very separate from the person that she is, and like, you know, I don't know. To me, I don't interpret it as there being a connection between the feeling and the disability. I consider them two separate things.
Yeah. I genuinely don't know either. So I feel like I need to educate myself on it to be like, to almost learn the why. I've also never met someone with verbal tics versus physical. Like, I've met many people with physical tics, but then not so much verbal to like really understand the why. But I mean, it was just such a crazy situation. Like,
I mean,
I just,
you know, commending Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo.
Yep.
You know, commending them for, I think, being as professional as they could on that stage, because obviously in that moment, I don't think that they knew that was the case.
Yeah.
You know, I think they obviously maybe learned that after. So, I mean, I wouldn't have expected anything less from them. They've never ever exhibited behavior I would think they would have reacted any certain way. But obviously that's extremely uncomfortable. And I feel like they both handled it really well.
Oh yeah. I think they did too.
Yeah,
I think they
Not
really
more-
did. But that was definitely like the highlight, I'd say, or the craziest thing that was coming out of the BAFTA. But I feel like, you know, outside of that, there was One Battle After Another, which I know you guys have both seen, but I have not seen. They won
So good.
big. Yeah, they won a bunch of awards, which was I need to watch it because people are saying that, you know, Leo should get the Oscar. You know, it's like they, you know, did well at BAFTA, but then, you know, they're like, oh well, Timmy will beat him out anyway for Marty Supreme. So
I wonder if Timmy will. I just wonder if Timmy is going to experience what Leo did, right? Where Leo deserved an Oscar like 6 times before he got it.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
him getting it for The Martian was like,
No, it wasn't The Martian.
No,
it was
it was
The Revenant.
sorry, I always
The
say
Revenant.
Martian, and I mean The Revenant. Thank you.
Yeah.
I always do that. I'm like, Matt Damon is in The Martian, and it happens like on Mars, like not in the woods and a bear. I don't know why I get them confused. They're such different films.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like when he won it for that, like, yes, obviously his performance was exceptional in that. Do I think that that movie was so widely like popular in the sense that it was like, oh, hands down, he's gonna get it?
Yeah.
Like, no. So I do feel like when he got it, it was just like about time. Like, God, he's like been nominated for all these insane things.
I know.
And I just wonder if the Academy is going to do that to Timothy Chalamet, because it's kind of the same thing. He's done all these incredible things, and it's like, what is he going to win it for? Something that like wasn't his greatest project necessarily in like 3 years.
Have you guys seen Marty Supreme?
Not yet. It just came out on streaming. You can
did
rent
it?
it for like $20. Yeah.
Oh, really? More?
Yeah.
Okay,
I wanna watch it.
I'm watching it like this weekend. Like I really want to see it because
Yeah, me
I
too.
watched whatchamacallit, Josh Safdie's Muse in it. What is
Oscar
the-
nominated film?
Yeah, Adam Sandler was in it.
Oh, Uncut Gems.
Yes,
Uncut Gems.
exactly, Uncut Gems. And that movie was so good. And once I found out Josh Safdie was directing Marty Supreme, that made me want to watch it because like I loved Uncut Gems. I thought it was like
Great
such
movie.
such a great movie.
Yep.
Also, have you guys seen Begonia?
No.
No, I haven't.
It's on Hulu, right? Or Peacock?
Peacock.
Yeah.
Peacock. Yes.
That's
So
with
that's
Emma
also
Stone?
nominated. Yes,
Yeah.
with Emma Stone. Mhm.
Yeah. I heard it was good.
Like honestly, Matthew's gonna laugh. Like it is one of my favorite movies. It is so good.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
I actually heard a lot of people being like, you need to see that movie. Like,
Maybe,
it's
maybe we
crazy.
should watch it.
I know, maybe we should. But I would probably say, let's watch Marty Supreme first. It probably makes me toxic and like just going along with culture. Because I would probably watch that before I would watch. But I feel like I do want to like watch. I think we should make an effort to watch the movies before the Oscars because it gives you such a
Same.
better. And I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of them. I feel like, well, I saw Sinners and One Battle After Another. So maybe I need to see Begonia, Marty Supreme,
Yeah.
and then what else is
There's another
nominated?
one, isn't there?
Escaping
It's
me.
called-
There's
yeah,
a few
it's-
more, I think.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
called
Let's see.
Sentimental Value, and it's like I think it's a Scandinavian movie.
Oh, fun.
But- Yes.
oh,
yes.
isn't it? I was just talking to someone about this.
It's with
Alexander
Alex-
Skarsgård's dad's in it?
Yes, exactly. He's the
I can't
lead.
remember who it was. Maybe it was
When
Wade.
you see him, you'll like recognize him from
Okay.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's the lead in it, and
Oh, Frankenstein got nominated for Best Picture, Tay.
My
wow, I
fave
didn't know
movie.
that.
yeah,
Good for Jacob Elordi.
movie of
Good for him.
2025.
Yeah, so the nominations are, oh, wow. So we've seen 3 of them. We're going to see Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Sinners, One Battle After Another, Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, and Sentimental Value. And
Okay.
Begonia, F1, Hamnet, The Secret Agent, and Train Dreams.
God, that's
That is
so
a
many.
lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Was F1 really that good? Paige, didn't you see it? And you said it was like, eh.
Yes, I actually do remember like listening to maybe it was Chicks in the Office or something, but some
Yeah.
podcast of them going through the nominations and like being like F1. Yeah, I did see F1. It's like a fine action flick, but it's not an Oscar nominated movie.
That surprises
I
me.
also like didn't think it came out in 2025. Like I don't know why I thought that was like 2 years ago, but it must have to be nominated.
Yeah,
it
I
has
think
to
it
be.
came out over the summer more.
That was a summer. I don't know. I feel like the hype for it wasn't like
Yeah,
maybe it was.
Was
Maybe
it
I just
Brad
like
Pitt in
missed
it?
that side of the internet
yeah,
at the time.
he's the main
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like
I
he's
mean,
the driver.
yeah. I just still want to watch it.
It's
Yeah, me
no,
too.
It's one of those things where like when that movie gets nominated for an Oscar, I feel like it does the movie a disservice because it's not an Oscar nominated, like an Oscar worthy film, but it's a good movie. Like it's a good, like you put on, you're like, it's pretty long actually. It's like 3 hours, but like the plot's like decent enough. The driving scenes are really cool. Like the movie's fun to watch, but like when you call it Oscar nominated, I'm like, it's like, what was the movie last year that won? Different reasons, but
it was really weird.
In Queens, more the girl, the stripper, basically.
No, it's the Zoe Saldana, the one that Zoe Saldana was in.
Honora, yes.
Did that win?
Yeah, that won Best Picture.
Oh wow.
Which actually, I feel like I had an afterthought about Honora. Now when I see Honora in the movies, I look at it and I'm like, that was a good movie.
Wade did not like it. Wade has swayed me from watching it.
I feel like you actually
He said it's like
know.
a porno.
No, but like, yeah, so yes it is, but it's also just like, I do feel like
So
there is, when
100%.
you watch a movie that there's so much hype around it, I really feel like it's hard for you to process like what your opinion actually is of the movie when everyone in the public is like, this is the opinion on the movie, like this is how you should feel.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was me with Honora. Like I watched it and then I was like, okay, it was like fine, it was kind of a weird plot, like I was like, where was the plot, like what was the point, kind of a thing. But now I feel like when I'm looking for other movies and I just see Honora like in a category, I think fondly of it. I think that's
Maybe I should watch it
because I
should
actually
give it a
did like
chance.
it.
Yeah.
I watched it on the
Yeah.
plane.
Maybe
No.
not.
Yeah,
Well,
it might be.
cubicle. Not if you're sitting next to a stranger. Like,
No, but
don't
I'm
worry
you're in
about it.
first.
Yeah, if you're in first, then you're
I'm in a
good.
little cubicle, so nobody can. Well, some probably can, but so maybe not for
Yeah,
the
it's
plane.
like-
maybe we'll save that for at home.
Like we could watch it tag. Like that would be a
Okay.
good, like like
Yeah.
ice
Yeah.
cream night.
Down
Like it
for
was a
that.
good movie. I feel like you would like it. You liked it, Paige.
Yes, it was honestly, and the reason why I
watch
was
it with
comparing it
Matthew?
to yes, we did. Yeah. And the reason why I was comparing it to F1, they're very different movies, but like I watched it after it won the Oscar and like all the hype around it, it made like it was a good movie, but I was like, I don't know if this was Oscar. Like I liked what was this movie? The whatchamacallit, the one about when they select the Pope.
Oh,
Conclave.
Conclave was also nominated last year, and I loved Conclave. Like literally one of the best movies I've ever seen. Like it was,
Yeah, it was
so
really
good.
good.
And
Never
so
seen it.
Yeah, Tay.
Tay.
Oh gosh, Tay.
Gotta make
I
a list.
know. I gotta
Got a
make a
lot to get
list.
through.
Yeah,
We were
Conclave
ripping
is
old movies. I gotta make a new list.
I'm
Yeah.
such an old movie fiend.
Yeah.
Love that.
Well,
Where did we start with that? Oh, BAFTA. We started. It was like, how did we get to Oscars? I was like, was there an Oscar story
Exactly.
on the platter? But well, before we get to our recaps, which Miss Taylor is going to lead us through, I think we do want to acknowledge Eric Dane passed this week, guys.
yes.
It's really, really sad. For people who don't know who
know.
Eric Dane is, if you know who McSteamy is, you know who Eric Dane is. He's Nate's dad in Euphoria. He honestly is in so much. He's like he's your hot dad in a movie. Like that's what Eric Dane is. Like he plays that consistently so well. He's battled for a really long time with actually maybe not a really long time. I think
It was only
it was like a
years.
year.
A year. Oh, not even. Wow.
Yeah. With
but-
ALS.
Really, really sad.
And he's what, 53?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was
God, that's so
super young.
scary. So young.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen the video that's also going around.
Yeah. Did you see the Netflix video?
Oh my
I
god!
didn't
like,
see the-
I like couldn't watch it. It was so heartbreaking.
I
I
watched
saw
it.
clips. Yeah, but I didn't
Yeah.
watch the whole thing.
I mean, I watched it. It is like really hard to watch and it's really sad. But it's like, there is something like kind of like, I'm like, I feel like I'm going to get choked up. It's like something kind of like beautiful about it. Like he's just, it's in the end, he's saying this like to his daughters, obviously. And he's just being like life is short, like live life to the fullest. Like I've always lived every day to the fullest. Like, and it's just, I don't know. It's like a really great message. And it's really like life is short and you like your time is now. It's not tomorrow. And so it's like really beautiful. So I would recommend just watching the clip because it's like, it's a nice little reminder that, you know, we got to just be living every day to the fullest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I love that message. God, and isn't Netflix doing a series, right? Is it like
on
like a
ALS?
bunch? No, I thought they were doing it for multiple people, or I maybe be speaking totally out of turn.
I have no
Like
idea.
wait, and it's not about ALS?
No, I thought it was like something. I didn't know if this was just for Eric Dane or if this was like the theme, and then they release these interviews whenever that person wants them to be released. You know what I mean?
Oh, I have
I
no
thought
idea.
it was
Yeah,
What does it say more?
It's titled, I don't know if this is okay. So it's titled "Famous Last Words." Eric Dane. It's released shortly after his passing. The hour-long interview filmed in November 2025, featuring Dane discussing his life, career, and battle with ALS, including a final message to his daughters. So yeah, it's it's an episode of a Netflix documentary series called "Famous Last Words." Eric Dane. I think possibly what you're saying is maybe they're going to do this going forward for people who are struck.
Yes.
So it'll be like another episode for maybe somebody else who's going through a similar situation, or maybe they have an opportunity to be interviewed like this and would like to say something.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
Gotcha.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
That's
I'm
really
not sure if
interesting.
that's the direction they were going in.
Very interesting.
I like saw some people talking about how like I don't know, people had some opinions on like whether or not you should do that, or like if like it, because the end is very much so like a message to his daughters, and the fact that it was like on a public setting. But I don't know, I feel like if he wanted to share in that way, then that's that's beautiful. And I think it's regardless of like you being his daughter or not, like it's like a good message to send. So
yeah.
But I heard
I do think it's interesting. It's almost like Netflix has been, I wonder if they have like new executives lately or something, but I do think one, they've been making a lot of changes. They just added podcast visuals, but also aside from that, I feel like they've been teetering on this like this line of like TV and death, and like it's kind of morbid, and in a way of like, I think to your point, how people are feeling maybe about this being so public, Eric Dane, but it also kind of makes me think about the live skyscraper free solo thing they just did with Alex Honnold.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, he could have died and plummeted. Again, I think that was also played on a delay, so that if he did die, it was delayed like 10 seconds. So if he did fall, I don't think they would have been able to stop it.
Yeah.
But still, like, I do feel like Netflix has been kind of teetering in this. I don't know what genre this is. It feels morbid, but
it does. Honestly.
I don't even know what to call it,
does.
honestly. But I don't know why it just made me think of that too. I'm like, why is Netflix like? I get what they're trying to do with Eric Dane, but I also do get the perspective from people of being like, well, I don't know if this is like maybe too personal.
Yeah.
There's a way to spread message about ALS without maybe what feels like someone's last words. Like, I don't know.
But if it was initiated by him, then it's like, they're giving him that platform, I guess, which is, which is good. And then, like you said, Paige, the message behind it is also like very powerful. It's very sad, but very powerful.
No, indeed. You do raise a good point. That guy climbing that skyscraper was apparently it was super easy for him. So like,
I love Alex Honnold. I've watched all of his interviews.
Yeah.
I was watching his interview today, Diary of a CEO. Like, I love Alex Honnold. Something about him is just like so addicting.
Oh my God, yeah.
So I'm a fan.
I did not know this.
I've seen Free Solo probably over 10 times.
What?
Really?
Obsessed.
Oh my God, you are so funny with rewatching movies.
When I like a
You kill me.
documentary, though, it just pulls at your heartstrings. He's doing something that's like so remarkable. Also, like, I highly suggest listening to his long form interviews. Like, his interview with Joe Rogan was like 2.5 hours. I listened to the whole thing. He was on Jay Shetty, Diary of a CEO. Like, he was on all of these things, and he's a very interesting guy to hear about the way he views life, considering what he does. And he has a family and he has a wife, and like, he's like so blunt and just so analytical about everything. Like, he's so, everything's just like black and white. Like, he's just like his logic on things is like, well, you humans take risk every day. You take a risk when you eat fried potato chips of getting heart disease. Like, that's risk. He's like, but it's a risk that you're okay with. And he's like, I'm just taking a more calculated risk. And it's just like, well, climbing the side of the building and eating potato chips isn't exactly equivalent.
You're like different levels of risk, I'd say.
But like, that's how blunt he is. And he's just like, I think he's a very interesting person because what he does is considered so crazy to the everyday
He's an
person.
enigma. That's for sure.
Certainly.
For sure.
So,
Love him though.
well, guys, should we get into some recaps?
Yes,
do
indeed.
it.
Rich in recaps.
Rich
Guys, we're
in
renaming-
recaps.
We're
Welcome.
renaming this section called Rich in Recaps. I don't know if you guys, what it makes me think of is Nene Leakes when she goes, I'm rich, honey. I'm rich. I don't know if you know that clip, but that's the aura I
I
have.
need to get on Atlanta.
You
There's so
need
much
to get on
Atlanta lore.
Atlanta. I'm telling you.
That's
and Nene's
true.
coming back next season. I will start watching Atlanta again next season because
Wait.
the other seasons were terrible.
Tay, that's huge news. Nene's how I did not know this. She's coming back next season. So she reconciled with Bravo?
Yep. She's
Well, she also was on
announced it.
something else with Bravo. She just did that road trip thing that they all did.
Oh, really?
It's like Kyle. Yeah, it's like all of the OGs. So it's like Nene, it's Kyle.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to say like Luann. Like they took a bunch of OGs and they do a road trip. And one of the road trips, they literally stop at the white party because Kyle's like having a white party. Like it's so crazy. But
Oh my God, that's so
Nene
funny.
did it. And I think that
Yeah.
was like, everyone was like, oh my God, her return to Bravo. So, but this is bigger news. I didn't know she was coming back to Atlanta.
Yeah, she did a whole video. It's so funny. I'm like, maybe I had it as a topic like weeks ago for the pod, but then I just didn't talk about it. But I was pumped. She put out a video on her Instagram about how she's coming back. And I do feel like Atlanta kind of dipped, in my opinion. Like it was, I mean, it's always been great. And there's such icons coming out of that franchise. But her coming back, and I hope that, oh my God.
What?
Her name is, who's getting separate, who's divorcing her husband.
Oh, Candy.
Candy. I hope Candy comes back. I hope Nene comes back. Like, we need everybody.
that'll be good.
Like, back in the mix. What's changed? Even Cynthia's divorced. Like, we need her back, even though I don't think she lives in Atlanta anymore. But,
Phaedra.
I know, Phaedra.
I love
Because
Phaedra.
Phaedra did her little stint on Married to Medicine, which I know you guys don't watch. But she was good there, but now she's not on it anymore. So, but oh yeah, I'm excited for that. So I don't know when they start filming or anything, but Nene is back and I can't wait. Especially because a lot of things have changed. Like obviously her husband passed away and like that whole thing, and she had the whole lawsuit with Bravo, which I mean I doubt she'll talk about it, but I don't know. Maybe she will.
I know. Interesting.
But yeah, so I'm really excited about her return. But maybe it's good. I know it's so funny. I think that in keeping the Bravo theme, we can start talking about Summer House. Maybe as our first recap. Which I don't know how you guys feel about it. And I it's so funny thinking about the recapping Summer House. I'm like, I do not want to be redundant in like how we're talking about it, because it seems like it's the same thing every episode, and it's like it's always fun. Like Summer House is always fun to watch, but it's like really sad, like the watching Kyle and Amanda like that fight on the beach. And what really hit me is that she was completely like unfazed. She wasn't to the point of crying, breaking down like that emotional. She's like kind of stone cold about it. And like, that feeling where you're past the point of like sadness and you're just like stoic about the whole situation. And that was that. And it's so awkward for everyone. Like you could just tell the cast is so awkward. Like when they're fighting, we had the last episode prior to this with the toast, which was so weird. And then we have this at the beach when they're all like kind of awkwardly sitting in the circle waiting for them to come back for fighting. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but it was a tough watch.
Yeah, it's just like more of the same for me. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't have too many thoughts about Summer House just because it's like every single episode is like Kyle and Amanda fighting. We know they're separated. So it's almost just like a story, and I've read the ending first. So
Yeah.
like, and me watching it unravel is like, well, it's been unraveling for 10 seasons. Like this is their storyline every season. And I agree. Her also, much she just seems even more checked out. It almost makes it less entertaining. 'Cause it's like she's not even engaging at him. She's like laughing at him.
Yeah.
And so it's almost just like, oh God, well, that's still your husband. Like, you don't want to humiliate him. It's like, it's just really sad. I don't know. It's kind of more of the same. I'm wanting more like drama with hookups and like Sierra and Wes.
I
Like,
know.
I'm hoping we go more in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. It's like, yeah, it's interesting because watching this season as somebody who like, and I'm like all over the place right now because I'm thinking about like Paige from last season, right? And when Paige left, I didn't really think that I wouldn't watch Summer House anymore. Like I liked her on the show, but I liked everybody else on the show too. So I was like, okay, like it'll be fine. But weirdly, I do feel like something's missing. Like it feels kind of like also, yeah, Amanda feels like checked out in a way that's like, yeah, it's not fun to watch. And it's not fun to watch like Kyle just make up, like I said this last week on the pod, but just like make up stuff about her to clearly try to sway the audience. Like it's not like he's coming with like facts or real feel, like it doesn't feel authentic at all. And so yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that. And I'm not saying like Paige leaving because now the show is bad, but my point is that like it's not making me want to watch In the City. I guess that's where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I don't know about their new show, honestly.
Yeah,
like we'll give it a shot, but
yeah,
I do think that like it just feels like a show that's like graduating from people from like Summer House, and I'm just like, I'm not that invested in the Kyle of it all anymore. Honestly, I'm not really that invested in like Lindsay. Like love Lindsay, but like I don't really know if I need to watch her on like a reality show. Like I don't know. And that's no hate to Lindsay because I do like her, but
no more. Same. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like in all these people, like I think it's Kyle, Amanda, Carl, Lindsay are all on this new show In the City. And I think there's going to be like other people on the show too that are like married and like in their 30s and in a different stage in life. Like they're trying to do the Valley except in New York. So like I think, and maybe these new people will bring like something totally different, but it is interesting. Like I usually like love watching Summer House, just the vibes and like everything. And for some reason I am like not entertained. Like Jesse's not doing it for me this season. The girls are fine, but yeah.
And I think like to your point, is what is the longevity of these characters, right? And I think that we saw a pretty good transition for some people from Vanderpump Rules to the Valley and some staying power there.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the comparison. Is like how smoothly it was done out there.
Yeah.
And how it's just a lot harder to do in the city. But it's also the people who went from Vanderpump to the Valley, they're doing different things. They have families, they have children. You're watching different content and you're watching different conflict. But like,
that's true.
Like Kyle is still trying to do the same thing that he's doing like
same
in the
shit
Hamptons,
10 years
now
later.
He just wants to do it in the city. So it's just kind of like, I'm really okay. Like I'm just like uninterested. You know, I don't know. I don't think my prediction is it's not going to be amazing. You know what I'd rather watch? Which if we're going to add another, which I don't even know if we can add another reality show to the roster because there's so much.
There's so much
low
to
key
keep up
when
with.
things end, I'm like, thank God the Traitors finale is this Thursday. Cause
Oh my God.
Thank God Tell Me Lies is over. I'm like, I don't have enough time in the day. But I do want to start Persian Valley.
Oh, because
I was thinking about this
because Shaws of Sunset was so good, and you guys like really watched it. I was very late to that
Shaws
game.
of Sunset.
But that is one thing I do think we need to add to the roster because I've heard good things.
I totally
agree. We probably have like what 5 or 6 episodes to binge if we wanted to like catch up, right?
Yeah, I think there's a bunch out.
Yeah.
I kind of will like dedicate maybe like a little weekend to binge that more because I liked Shaws when it was on.
Me too.
It was so good, and the cast is like the same.
I think I might do that.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. The cast is literally the same too. So it's like all your characters are back.
Like I feel like I feel like we watched like the last season of Shaws, like with Golnessa and like Mercedes getting married. Like
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. What is it? What is he? The clip? What does he say? You cans or? Oh my God. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about? So
No.
Mercedes' husband is like, he's like Queens, like New York thick accent.
Yeah.
And he's like, your cans look great. And it's,
And he's talking about her breasts.
boobs.
yeah.
Oh my God.
But it's like, no way. I gotta find
If
the
a
clip.
man ever
Oh my God.
preferred.
It's like they're on their wedding day. She's like in her wedding dress and he's like, your cans look great. And he's like,
so scary.
I can't. But I completely agree more. I think that would be a really fun one to recap because I love that crew.
Yeah.
And
same.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, so I think that'll be good. But God, I know we've been potting for a while. I'm thinking maybe we wrap up with Traitors, given that we're in the last week. We have the finale on Thursday.
We could do maybe 2 more. because I'm just going to say, guys, I'm just going to say this. Our last two, they've been performing better. You know, I think people want to hear us gab for as long as possible.
These longer. Okay. Great. No, I'm kidding. We love to be here. Well, I feel like we can do with Traitors, and then maybe thoughts on Potomac, because I think we all watched that, and then Beverly Hills.
That's
Honestly,
perfect.
Beverly Hills wasn't really that eventful this week.
Yeah, we could push that to
I think we
next time.
saved
And
Love is Blind also for next week. I think
Yes,
that
for sure.
well, we're all caught up, and I think we'll have all of the apartments like right before the weddings, so then we can do a full recap of our Ohio crew.
Oh, yes. That'll be
But
good.
yeah, let's talk Traitors. So Rob was close to getting voted off, but with the worst group of faithfuls that I've ever seen.
Ever.
He just wiggled his way out. And
They
he's
don't
still
want to
there.
believe it.
They don't want to believe it. Okay, so I have like
wild.
what I think is maybe a hot take, although it might not be. You guys might agree with me. So like Tara at the round table, she like totally did back down. That and like definitely left Natalie out on an island on her own for sure.
100%.
That being said, Tara did bring up, like earlier in the evening, when she was talking about who we should vote off, she specifically said to Natalie, maybe we should do Eric or somebody else prior and Rob after. Because if he is, I feel like she's like, we're not going to have the votes to do it. And so I kind of, when I saw Tara like speaking her mind at the round table, and she was really doing a bad job. So I'm not going to necessarily defend how she was doing it. Poor thing. Yeah. She's a doll. But like, I understood that she was like, I'm not about to go after Rob. He's like the favorite here. But Natalie was just coming in hot. And I feel bad how she went out.
Yeah, I mean, Natalie versus Tara is just not a fair fight.
No.
You know? Even if Tara has Johnny. Still. Natalie's like a beast.
Yeah. I just like the round table was tough because Natalie, I think she started off so strong and Rob didn't really have a defense. And then it just like crumbled. And it she did not do herself a disservice in the way that she was coming at people. The way she flipped him was like Tara. And then it just wasn't smart. And I think that like it's not surprising that they all within an instance went off of Rob and onto Natalie, like in that moment.
Yeah.
Because none of them have a backbone and Rob can do no wrong.
I mean, at this point, God could say Rob is a traitor. And he'd be like, I know. Mara would be like, I think.
I think. I can't.
Like, it's like, he's going to win.
Like, he's going to win. Like, I just, at
Certainly
this
with
point,
who's left, nobody's taking him down. Johnny and Tara are not taking him down. Mark Ballas isn't taking him down. Eric's a freaking traitor because he just got recruited. Like,
yep.
Who smart is left? No offense.
But do you think they'll go back to Eric? Like, do you think Mark's going to have a little revelation and be like, you know what? What's your name did tell me that, like, it's Eric. So maybe I should think about him a little bit more, even though Rob's telling me no.
No, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, anyone who's like smart would know that Johnny and Tara are not traitors.
They're definitely
They
not.
so do not give traitors. I know. Like the furthest thing.
And so I'm like, okay, they're like obviously not traitors. And I'm like, so the only people left would be Eric, Mark, Rob, and Maura, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric, Mark, right. Yeah, you're right.
And
Yeah,
so
you're
of
right.
that group, I feel like of the people there, I would think that the only two people maybe smart enough there to be traitors would be Rob or Maura.
Yeah. Yeah. But
You know,
Maura's
like if I was there, if I was
Maura's
like
such a
faithful.
follower. She hasn't had an opinion. She hasn't had her own opinion the entire game. All she's done is followed Rob's lead or Colton's lead or someone else's. She's never questioned anything. I think that's what's so wild about this season is that like also there was another thing that I was thinking about that was a common theme. Someone wants my hand. Yes. But that the traitors are typically made up of male and females, right? And at no point has anyone ever brought up that three, including the secret traitor, 3 females have gone home. No one's questioning.
That's true.
Is there another guy left? It's got to be a man because we've sent home 3 women who all were traitors. Like, why hasn't that crossed anyone's mind? How many men are left? 3. Johnny, Mark. Well, 4. Johnny, Mark, Eric, and Rob. So why is no one looking in that direction? So it's so baffling to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're 100% right. Like, why isn't anybody bringing that up? That's another really good point. Like, it's, and how they moved off of Eric, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I also think Maura is embarrassing. Like, she clearly has a crush on Rob.
Oh my God.
But like Maura also, this is I think why I think that Maura would have been a good traitor if she was a traitor, was because like Maura's like, and I think you have to watch Love Island to know this, but she wasn't like the stupid one on Love Island. Like it wasn't like Maura was like running stuff. She was like, you know, like had her
saying
opinions.
how she felt.
She was acting on them. Like she, let's not forget that we know they're best friends now, but like she came for Tommy when Tommy was with Molly.
Yeah.
And like Maura was in the middle of that. So it's like Maura was the kind of a game player on Love Island. Like even when she was with Curtis, like let's be honest, she was with Curtis to make it to the end. She was never thought she was going to be with Curtis. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's just like my perception of Maura is I'm kind of like, well, I feel like she is smart and she kind of could be a good traitor. You know, I don't know if maybe she could be a good traitor, but she's just being a bad faithful. Like maybe she just like would have been a better traitor, but she's just not very good at being a faithful.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, more actually, good point. Because we all know in the last episode, right, when they like are around that
the fire,
yeah, exactly, the fire, and then they throw the whatchamacallit, the thing in. If it shows green or red, then they decide. If like Maura, if it's like they're all around there and Maura throws something in to be like, no, I think it's red, and they all vote, and she says Rob, that will be the biggest checkmate moment because then she would have played all of us.
Yeah, 100%. Now, do I think she's going to do that? No, I think she's going to ride with Rob till the very end.
Till the very end.
But like, I'm talking from like the perspective of if I was like those people in that room, I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like Mark Ballas, like Eric, they're definitely running shit. Like, I just feel like I wouldn't. Like,
I know what you mean.
Even being a big character, like I don't in the castle, or just somebody who's like got a good gauge. Like I don't know. I just feel like it's just like we're left with like 6 bad apples, and we're just like, which one's the most rotten? Like I don't know what you want me to say.
That's so true.
Like, it's not the most elite like ending, I would say. But a lot of people, that's a lot of the criticism of this game, that a lot of people who are good at playing the game and who are good game players get out really early because the traitors don't want them there. So then you're kind of left with like a bunch of losers.
Yeah. People who are just kind of going with the flow. They don't say much until the end where maybe they have to, and they have to speak up, which I feel like is Johnny and Tara. Because I mean, I think Tara more so than Johnny, whereas like she was pushed and she just had like a breakdown. Like she couldn't take it.
Oh my God, she's crying. Mark's like,
so
she's
bad.
not a traitor, guys. Like she was like bawling at the, like she can't handle
like
it.
I swear to God, this girl. Remember, she's like, send me home. Do it. Send me home. She's like, I can't take it anymore. And I was like, oh, it's okay. It's
so
okay.
sweet. No,
So
I forgot. She was like, send me home.
Yeah, I know, right up to the round table. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for the finale. I think it's.
Me too.
We'll see what happens. I'm excited for the looks. The looks on everyone's face. Should Rob win?
Yeah.
And they're all shell shocked that he
Yes.
literally was, you know, gaming them the entire time. And then, of course, the reunion. That'll be fun to recap as well.
Oh yeah, no, for
Yes,
sure.
I'm very excited.
All right. Last topic.
Potomac
recap.
thoughts.
Potomac. Part 2, reunion.
Yes.
This week was better. It was better than part 1, in my opinion.
It was better.
But again, it was still drama that I'm not invested in. Like
I don't care.
the Reg and Kay of it all. Like I really don't care.
He ain't gonna propose to her. Let's be honest.
Like, the
okay?
whole-
Come on.
And I also just I don't know how do you guys feel about what is her Jazzy and like
Yeah,
her. I don't know. I just feel like Jazzy is like on this show because she's dating Darius Rucker or something, who now plays for the Patriots.
Isn't that the singer?
Is that a country singer?
Yeah,
Darius Rucker?
you're right.
I probably listen to his music, so I would know.
I can't. I'm like, isn't that the singer? But
No, Jazzy's husband is
what's his name? The Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots player.
Yeah.
Darius Harris. Sorry.
Harris. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that Jazzy is, you know what energy she's giving? She's giving, which like obviously I like Angie now, but remember Angie before becoming a housewife on Salt Lake?
Oh yes.
Like,
It's
desperate
just
to
like
be there.
trying so hard. Exactly.
It is
Like,
so true.
That's
great
what
comparison.
Jazzy's like. I don't care about
A place that
Jazzy.
Brittany will never be.
Yes, exactly.
Like Brittany is the desperation, but she'll never be a wife. Like Andy will never give her that.
Yeah, no, not gonna give the satisfaction.
Yep.
But yeah, so I agree. Like they spent too much time on the two of them arguing, like,
Yeah.
and then arguing with each other. Like I was like, okay, guys, like
I
let's
was
go
like
back.
the same couch arguing too. I was like, put her on the other couch.
Why is that happening so much of this reunion? They're
I
like,
literally thought it was 3 people on one side at one point and 6 on the other.
was it really?
Yes, because it was
Oh, wow.
Giselle, Wendy, and
Was it?
who's
what's her
sitting
name?
to the
Name?
left of Giselle? Oh,
Tia.
Tia.
Yeah, Tia.
That's
It was
Tia.
them 3 to the left. And then the right was literally like Ashley, Kay, Stacy.
Stacy, Ashley,
and the new girl.
Kay, Jazzy.
Yeah, that's it.
No, but Jazzy came after. But the
Yeah, because she's a friend of.
but the
you're
girl in
right.
between Jazzy and
is the new
Kay
girl.
is what the hell
Colorado.
is her name? Colorado. What is her name?
Oh, Angel.
Angel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado girl. Like, what is her name? But I was like, there was like 5 or 6 people on that couch at one point, and then they finally
many.
brought in Monique, which like
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of evened it out. But even at that point, there was only 4 people on the left couch. I was like,
I know.
this is feeling crowded, and it's feeling like everyone on the right couch is fighting.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I really think, Ted, because I think you said this last episode, but they should have switched Wendy and Giselle, like in terms of Giselle needs to be in Stacey's seat and Stacey
Yeah.
needs to be in Giselle's seat.
Agreed.
Because
Yeah.
Giselle and Ashley like each other.
Yeah.
And Stacey and Wendy, they're the only two that are friends with each other on the show.
Yeah. No, I
So,
agree.
like,
I don't like
the
the seating
seating was
chart
weird.
this year.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the seating chart.
And it
And I will
matters.
say, but it totally does.
You know?
I feel like my favorite part of the episode was when Monique came.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that was my favorite part, and it's
That was
like,
my
and I'm
favorite part.
actually intrigued about the Monique and Angel like tit for tat about Bobby and
Right?
being married to an
Same.
NFL man, and that was like, I started seeing the credits
2
at the
seconds.
bottom, and I was like, are you kidding?
It was over.
I was like so annoyed. So I'm hoping part 3 will deliver more, but I am loving Monique being back on this couch.
I am loving her. I really am.
Me too.
Even the fact it made me like her even more when Andy was like, I tried to get you on Ultimate Girls Trip.
I know.
Like, I tried to get you back on this platform, and you were like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not ready. Like, I need time. And like, you girl, I support you. But I feel like we have so much to cover in part 3. It's
I know.
Wendy and her fraud. It's Angel and the house and that whole shit show.
Yeah.
And then even finishing up the Monique thing. Like, it's they're saving a lot. They're saving a
But
lot.
also Wendy being like, she might have said this in episode 1, but when Wendy was like, Ashley, you have 0 accomplishments, I was
oh
like,
my God.
let me tell you, like, if I had just gotten arrested after I had like ran my mouth for years on this show, I would be so sad and so quiet. And I was like, literally, like, good for Ashley. I think Ashley said something crazy. She was like, at least I only have like 1 social security number. Which, like, I didn't necessarily understand.
Oh, yes.
Well, I was like, does somebody who commits like
So-
insurance fraud have multiple socials? I was like,
So apparently,
Credit cards. Wasn't it credit cards?
yes. Apparently, she has 67 credit cards, and some of them are under a different social security number, which is like a fraudulent social security number. Yeah, like that's
67
allegedly.
lines of credit. Is that
that
not
insane?
a lot?
Well, here's the
a
thing, more if
ton.
you're opening it under a different social security number, it's not under you; it's under a different alias completely.
Yeah.
And so that's what allegedly.
You can only have 1 social as a human, right? We don't get multiple.
Yes.
Also, that was the joke.
So she's purchasing some allegedly on the dark web
Yeah,
exactly.
from
Yeah,
people
it is
who
a
have
part of
probably
a
been
fraud.
deceased for a long time.
No, I feel like what Wendy, sorry. Wendy needs to eat some humble pie.
Yeah.
And the more she sits there with her soft spoken voice, I don't know why. And it's not just Wendy, like literally when anybody does this, it's that girl on Beverly Hills speaks like it all the time. Amanda. When people use that
she kinda
soft
does.
voice and they're like, Wendy, shut up. We all know how you speak. You are loudmouth. You are opinionated. And now all of a sudden, this season, this like reunion, you're gonna be like, oh, like whatever, like don't come after me. Like Ashley, you're stupid. Like shut up.
I know. She was. I feel like she was less whispery in this episode. Mm-hmm. But she'll probably go back to it when they start talking about the fraud.
No, the real whispery was the clip they showed in the very beginning before the reunion even started, and that was
so
like
bad.
painful to watch and so cringy and like literally shut up. Like nothing that happened to you wasn't because of your own doing. So let's just get that out there. You're not a victim. And she was totally being a victim in that moment.
I do hate how they
that
like.
was annoying.
Sorry, more, but I hate how they always like. And I think we did mention this. I want to say it was last week. How if you're talking against someone and they've done something wrong, it's against their kids.
Yes.
So they they totally like twist it so you can like it's like, oh, you're coming after my children. Like what like when what did she say, Zen Wen in the pen when Ashley was like apologizing for that in her whatever stand up, and it's like, oh, but my son saw that, or it was like some dumb shit, and I was like, just stop.
Yeah, no, 100%. I laughed. Stop. I think it was Giselle and Ashley who were like, back in the day, like we would say the nastiest shit to each other.
Yeah.
And then they did a little montage of like Karen being like, clink clink, bar of soap with your husband. Like I was dying. I was like, she's so right. Like whatever is being said now, it's so PG compared to what it was said back in the day.
You know what's funny is that the same montage is happening on Beverly Hills when they keep on when Amanda's being like, oh, I can't, and then they switch to Dorit being like, what is it?
Dude, Lisa, was your husband doing coke in the bathroom?
Yeah, literally.
Or people doing coke in the bathroom? It is like, I'm like, these girls need to toughen up. They need to figure it out.
And even to what you just said, Tay, Amanda on Beverly Hills, like now still bringing up what happened to her son in conversations about conflict that have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it is kind of like, it's such an unfair part, in my opinion. It's so unfair.
I think just such a cop-out.
That dinner in which she was feeling that way, okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, weeks later, she's having dinner parties and she's back on her normal schedule and she's living her life. Yep. And her still, like her whole manifestation. I mean, we're not talking about Beverly Hills. I'm getting to the side. We're talking about Potomac, but many thoughts to be had, next episode, I think, when we recap that. Because, I mean, the Amanda of it all, like there's so many parallels.
There was.
So many.
We'll recap Beverly Hills on the next episode because a new one like this Friday will have come out. So
yeah, exactly. So then we'll be able to recap. And I know we haven't chatted about it in a couple weeks, so it'll be good to like get a full swoop of all the episodes coming up. Yeah. But you guys, that's our episode. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, follow Rich in Theory Pod wherever you get your podcast. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, TikTok. Our clips are amazing. Love the comments, love the views. So yeah, tune in for an episode next week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And people are appreciating the curly hair takes that we've had. Sorry to interrupt, but that's the closer.
I love that.
Yes.
We love the takes. It's a struggle being a curly
You
girl.
wouldn't believe us looking at all of us right now, but it is.
I'm holding on to this blowout from 4 days ago, so
we are curly girls.
I'll be curly by tonight. All right. We love you guys.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.